Her unsmiling eye seems to say she knows you can never win. You're well aware of this fact yourself. But you're not going to throw in the towel either. There may be other ways to entertain someone who is bored from always winning like her. Stare into her eyes and say, "Let me subvert your chessboard." They say the rules of the pieces come from their nature. Let's discuss the human nature on this chessboard then. After all, I disagree with your rules and with all of my heart. Like me, they are all living, breathing people, not pawns to be manipulated and discarded. Human nature cannot be summed up in a few words. Sure, Zoya uses violence to open the way. She harbors a lot of rage and paranoia, but in the end, she's always fighting for others. It's only natural she'd turn back for those she loves. Hamill sees the world differently from others, but that doesn't mean she's cold and indifferent. She just loves the world and those in it in her own way. The world is big enough for her to be her stage. She will find her audience. Hecate obeys orders well, but she's not a soulless robot. Despite her shortcomings, she's trying her best to understand this chaotic world. She has plenty of feelings and will embrace many more possibilities in the future. Hela is not a weakling to be dismissed with contempt. You have never seen her fight with all her strength, so you can't imagine how strong she can be for those she cares about. As for me, I'm not you. I'm neither a king nor a chess master. I'm one of them. I stand side by side with them on your chessboard. If I have to describe myself, then I'd say I'm their companion in this chess game of fate. As you speak, your king moves forward on its own. The white chess pieces on your side vibrate gently, as if trying to break free from some kind of restraint and make an unexpected move.
So what you're saying is, the chess pieces can break their own rules too?
Yes, an arrogant person like you can't see through anyone at all. The chess pieces will one day overturn your so-called rules and shatter your fictitious destiny. Defeat Irene Bubble. Why is everyone has a bubble name behind them? What the hell is that? That's Irene, seriously? Looks like a bunny from this angle, but whatever. Simple, very easy because my level's too high. Irene still won. On top of the disparity in technique and experience, she's also strategized more meticulously than you. The chess master quickly familiarized herself with the rules you bent, took advantage of the situation to counterattack. Now she gazes at her victory on the chessboard. The pieces who made unexpected moves deepened the thought. Let's go again, I can do this all day. I won't stop till I beat you. You will point the way for me.
You're right. I don't know them well enough to surmise their nature. But your intentions are way too obvious, Chief. You made an impassioned speech to shake my subconscious and understanding of chess so as to slowly rewrite the rules of this world. This is also why you lost every game but still keep on playing. To subvert the chessboard, as you put it. I don't mind continuing to play with you, but you don't have that much time, do you?
He is truly the master of this lucid dream. Once this kind of psychological tactic has been uncovered, the ensuing challenge will be twice as hard. But she has a happy smile on her face. You don't know when, but the Black King has already moved forward one step. Then have I entertained you enough?
No. If I could, I'd trap you to this chessboard till you struggle to your dying breath, until I lose interest in you. But as you said, you can still provide more entertainment for me. This goes for both you and your chess pieces. Oh, right. You call them companions.
A ray of light shines into the strange room. Then a wooden door appears in the center of the room.
Go, my opponent, my friend. Go resolve your troubles, so you can come back soon to challenge me without distractions. Let's set the next battle in your beloved reality.
Alright. When the time comes, you will pay for what you did today, Senator Irene.
Yes, you have a million reasons to take me to the Bureau, but you should know that you will face even more graver crises in the future. When the time comes, will the President of Quinn be of more use to you confined or free?
I'll think about it, but same goes for you. I know you have a million ways to clear your name and escape punishment, but think about it. You yearn for challenges and worthy opponents. Would you rather be stuck in a boring CEO's office or be in the heart of the coming storm? Which path will better quench your thirst for conquest?
Well played. I will think about it.
Her gaze returns to the chessboard. The initial illusory figure gradually reappears on the opponent's seat. You now see clearly that it resembles Irene. No more lucid dreaming can give her an opponent that surpasses her own cognition. Sooner or later, the chess master will get bored of always winning and leave the stream to find the next opponent, challenge, and conquest. But that's not something you should be thinking about right now. You open the door, smell the sweet aroma, and step into the light.
Weaker than a common syndicate thug.
Here we go, chapter 5, Dream of Bubbles, 9th 120. This event has been slightly more boring than the last ones. I mean, the last ones were annoying, more annoying, and this one has been fairly annoying too, but it's slightly boring. It's just slightly boring. In the warm past, Chief's visit has brought a hint of autumn chill to this home.
I won't let you down.
You pass through the fragrance and light to see a home. A very good looking home, honestly. Looks amazing. Though the sofas are questionable. The sound of tap water splashing onto pots and pans comes from the kitchen, blending with the soothing music of an old record player. The cozy afterglow of dusk illuminates the house with surreal warmth. But if I gotta say that in this Path to Nowhere world universe that they have created, one of the things they have done is that they have made like every sinner has like a backstory that can be solved, which I feel like is not necessarily the case. Like sometimes it's just going to be someone who became someone like, you know, a quote-unquote villain or whatever, out of just that, because that's what they wanted to do. Maybe greed or something. Like they actively made that decision instead of like, oh, this traumatic accident happened in their past and because of which they are like awful and shit. It's not their fault that they're awful, which is fine for some of them. You can't say that for everyone, but it seems like they're just going down that path every single time.
Does your head still hurt?
That's Nasha. Yeah, I mean, we did, you know, kind of conclude that Nasha and this chick are the same person or whatever. The woman's gentle visage comes into view. She hands you a hot drink. You take it and find yourself on the sofa with a splitting headache.
Have some. This hangover drink is my family's secret recipe. Doyle often stumbles home drunk like this too. I always make it for him. It's effective and he likes the taste.
A miracle hangover drink from Doyle's home. You take a sip hesitantly. Unlike what you remember, this beverage tastes mellow and warm, dispelling your fatigue. Are you Nasha? She smiles and nods.
That guy always needs someone to take care of him. You must have had to look out for him at work. He went grocery shopping just now. He says we're going to cook a big meal for our guests, so he'll probably take a while. Please, make yourself at home.
Okay, I'll wait for him. Smiling, the woman takes the empty cup and returns to the kitchen to prepare dinner. You get up and look around. This is Doyle's dream. This is the home he once had. And he has a nice place. Oh, this is the record player we saw earlier. An old record player kept clean. The stack of old records is diddling tidily arranged next to it. The machine is playing some beautiful music from a record named Waking. What else we got? This thing? Lava lamp or something? No, it's a trophy. This trophy is marked with the same details as the award certificate trampled by Doyle, but obviously the former has received better care. So did she like create the whole image of Nasha just so she can get Doyle tricked out? Like, has Doyle's whole life been like a fucking dream or whatever? I mean, but then again, many people remember her. Maybe she acted like his wife for a while or something? Huh.
The impact of the incident at the Midsummer Nights Club continues to worsen. Dozens have gone missing. The cause of the incident remains unclear. The FAC's countermania defense line has been impacted. If it is damaged, the sleepwalking phenomenon will quickly spread to cover all of District 14.